Hi, it's Steve Sanaciro, your state senator here in the 10th District in Bucks County. And today we're talking about the opportunities to help our local businesses in Falls Township. And I have two guests with me who are going to introduce themselves now and talk a little bit about what's happening in Falls.
My name is Matthew Takita. I'm the Township Manager for Falls Township.
My name is Richard Dippolito. I'm the Assistant Township Manager and the Director of Emergency Services.
Great. Matt and Rich, thank you very much for being with us today. We're in a very difficult time right now. We're about to get into the winter months. For many months now, the experts have told us that we would be seeing a second surge of cases for COVID-19. Unfortunately, that has proved to be true. The numbers have been really increasing dramatically across Bucks County and the rest of Pennsylvania and the United States for that matter. And our hospitals are becoming, started getting a lot more patients, particularly critically ill patients. So we all have to do what we can to protect ourselves and our friends and neighbors. But that doesn't mean that we can't help our local businesses at the same time, because they really are struggling during this pandemic. So can you talk to us a little bit about what's happening, for example, on the restaurant scene in Falls Township?
Well, we are following the governor's mandate as far as the businesses being at 50% capacity. There's no indoor dining permitted. But what we're also doing is we had made provisions for outdoor dining to allow all restaurants or eating facilities to have that. We are extending that requirement out till the end of January now to help pick up for these winter months.
That's great. So again, if you want to help, a local restaurant, one of your favorite restaurants in town, there are two options right now in Falls, right? You could go and do curbside pickup, or if the weather's decent and they've got their space heaters out, you can eat outside. That's still allowed under the governor's order. And so we encourage you to do that because it's safe and it's a good way to help our restaurants who have really been struggling throughout this year. They had some good months when the weather was better and outdoor dining was a much easier thing to do, and when they had the ability to have inside eating as well. But right now, they particularly need our help. So if you ordinarily go out to eat, say once a week or once every couple of weeks, if you can add another time, either on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, by all means, try to do that because you're helping these businesses stay afloat. The good news is the vaccines are now starting to be distributed, and with any luck, by the springtime, they will start to be available for most of us. And so hopefully by the summer, we will start to be coming out of the pandemic. But in the meantime, we have to do everything we can to help our local businesses. What about some of the other local merchants? Any news on those?
No, but I can tell you that most, if not all, the restaurants in Falls Township have takeout, curbside, and outside dining. I don't know any off the top of my head that are closed. So we are trying to promote them. We are trying to support them. The rest of our businesses are open. A lot of people taking advantage of the curbside pickup. Mm-hmm. I know my family does that a lot. Order ahead and pick it up non-contact.
Yep.
So.
Great. Well, that's great. I mean, there are some terrific restaurants in Falls. I'm not going to start naming them because there are many of them, obviously. But that's something my wife and I and our kids will be doing some more takeout from some of those restaurants in Falls Township. And if we all do that, if we all pitch in, we can really help our friends and neighbors who own these establishments hang on and get through this difficult time and to a time when everything will be back to normal again. So Matt, Rich, I want to thank you for everything you're doing in the township to help with this process and to keep our residents safe and obviously to help our local businesses. So I really appreciate you taking the time today.
Well, thank you.